Hey family, welcome back. The Lord is going to give you some divine instructions that you're going to have to follow through with, even when it seems like it doesn't make sense. I had a dream last night and I was just sitting going over it again, and the Lord highlighted some very key points that He wanted me to share with you. And in this dream, it was like myself and my husband were going somewhere, and we went kind of what seemed to be the long way around to it. We drove to this place, and I knew that we kind of passed where we were eventually heading to as we were driving to another location. And once we parked, then we got out and we walked. And so I knew that the location that we were headed to, our destination, was like a 30-minute walk because it was a 15-minute drive. So I kind of was like, I wonder, why are we walking here instead of we could have just, driven to the place. Well, it's strange things like that the Lord may have you to do. Now, I'm not saying that it all the time is going to be that literal of a thing. It could be, okay? God has had us do some things, very literally speaking. But it could be also just in the sense of the direction that He's been taking you in spiritually. It could seem to some like He's taking you the long way around to your final destination. But God has very strategic meetings and opportunities there that can only be met up with when you go the way that God is directing you to. So really listen to that, spiritually speaking. How has that looked in your journey? What does that look like for you? What could it potentially look like for you, even in the upcoming weeks, days even, and months? How is the Lord going to direct you? And it could seem as if there's another route that you could take that makes more sense to you in the natural. Logically speaking, it makes more sense, okay? But in the spirit, God is doing something very strategic. It's something that He has planned. So I want to leave you with that, to place that, drop that on your heart, to plant that seed there within you so that you can remember this word and look back on it and say, okay, the Lord told me this was going to happen. So this must be a divine instruction. And again, you may not see the complete picture of it and why you're doing it even at that exact moment. But remember, obedience is better than sacrifice. Obedience is key. So follow whatever it is that the Lord is telling you to do and when He's telling you to do it. All right. I love you, family. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.